So that was my first ever book, The Bear and the Piano, which is getting quite old now. That was out in 2015, so it's 5 and a bit years old. Now, that book has gone on to be read by boys and girls and mums and dads and all kinds of people all around the world. And I could not be happier, and I never thought that would happen. But that idea for that book all came from a sketch. Now, as an illustrator, I always carry one of these around with me. This is a sketchbook. And this is where I just like to draw down and write down ideas and do sketches, obviously, really quick, scruffy sketches. And sometimes I just like to doodle. I just like to draw without really thinking about what I'm drawing. So sometimes I draw in these books all kinds of crazy things. Let's have a look what we got in here. Oh, here we go. Here's a drawing of two men with big giant noses who look like they've had a fight because they've got plasters and they just look a bit angry with each other. I don't know why I drew that. It was just a quick idea I had that I thought I should get down on paper. Here's another weird doodle that I wasn't really thinking about. Here's a picture of a house who's got a moustache, and I think he might be reading a newspaper, but I didn't quite get around to finishing it. Let's see, what other kind of strange things are there in here? Oh, I don't know, all kinds of things really. So, but anyway, the point is, I was doodling in my book one day over 5 years ago now, maybe 6 or getting on for 7 years ago. And I was doodling, not really thinking about what I was drawing. And I drew this picture. Look at that. I drew a picture of a scruffy looking bear playing a scruffy looking piano. And I wasn't really thinking too much about it. But when I finished drawing it, I looked at this picture and I was like, oh, that's quite interesting. You don't usually see a bear playing the piano, or at least I'd never seen a bear playing the piano in real life. And I started to think about the story behind this bear, like what kind of adventures, actually, first of all, how did it learn to play the piano? What kind of adventures did it go on when it learned the piano? And all those kind of things. And from that sketch came this whole story idea for this book, The Bear and the Piano, the first book I've ever made. So it's very important to write down your ideas or sketch down your ideas and always have a sketchbook with you. Because as I said, this book has gone all around the world and all these exciting things have been happening. And also I've made all these other books based on this idea. So it's a really, really important thing for an artist and for a writer to carry around a book to put all of your ideas in. Okay. Thank you for listening to that. I thought you might find that quite interesting. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to read you my brand new book, The Bear, the Piano and Little Bears Concert. I hope that you enjoy it.